Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Expeditions Rome. We have a couple quests available to us. The first one that we're going to go do, an optional one involving Gaius Julius Caesar, is about his journal. That is a really steep set of stairs there. Oh, apparently I can't cut through here. Good to know. Good to know. Let me just run between you two guys talking.
How long are they going to keep us here?
It's driving me crazy too. I came here to kick Mithridates his arse, not to sit on the beach day in and day out waiting for something to happen.
Okay, so he is over here. Actually, we should probably go talk to the
What are you
blacksmith
doing
first.
walking around with weapons like that, girl?
I have no patience for your disparaging comments. The consul said you had equipment for me. Same thing all these other legionary are doing. Been dressing up to confuse old man. I have to.
The only thing that confuses me is where you got hold of weapons that seem to be older than you are.
Hey, they were my
Help
dad's.
yourself to any of the gear on the racks. Take all of it if you need it.
Oh. Oh, I like the idea. Take all of it, you say. Sorry. If I need something special, can I commission you to smith it for me?
I have enough work on my hands right now supplying the consul's centuriones.
Okay. Do you sell materials for smithing?
You'll have to bring your own materials if you want any work done. I've nothing to spare.
Okay. Thank you, Ferrari. I'm sure I'll see you again later. Interactive objects. To see which objects you can interact with, press left Alt. Click on the equipment on the table to collect the contents or dismantle it for salvage. Salvage is used to craft new equipment. Okie dokie. Alt. That is Alt. Where can I? It does not appear to be highlighting. Oh, maybe it's, not hold down. You've received pieces of equipment, but you must assign it to a character before it can be used. Click here, or press I to open your party inventory. We'll do I. Okay. All unequipped items currently in your possession show up here. Inventory. Use these buttons to filter which items you want to see. And drag the item onto these slots to equip them. Specific items go into specific slots. You can also click on an item to automatically equip it to the right slot. Okay? There we go. Toga 1, worn basic armor. So we've got that. When you equip a weapon, you gain access to its skills. You can hover over any item to see what skills it will give you access to, if any. Item skills. Each character can carry 2 sets of weapons and can freely swap between them in combat. Click this button to press Q to select which weapons you want are your current set. Only the skills from your current set will be shown in the skill bar. Okay. So we've got the Gladius and Pugio. Some weapons or weapon combinations offer more skills than it is possible to assign. If you wish to assign a new skill, drag it onto one of your slots. Any skill already assigned to that slot will be replaced. Okay. Let's see, gouge and slash, which we have. We do not have slash. Also hits any enemy on the target's left for half damage. Ooh, I like that. And we have a 1-2. Makes 2 attacks, each at half of normal damage. And a rupture. Applies 2 stacks of bleeding to the target. Okay, the gouge is pretty good with rupture then. So that only has slash. That has flurry and precise stab. Three to five, 2 to 5. You're pretty good. You've got, let's see, 3 to 5, 3 to 6. Let's go with that. Pukio, 2 to 5. Yeah. Alright, that's fine then. Let's see. Devoted, indifferent, loyal, and heroic. Huh? Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. We haven't seen this yet. The screen shows the values that affect each character's performance, as well as their experience points and their personality traits. Experience is gained from completing quest objectives or erecting milestones on the world map. Combat stats. These are the character's combat stats. The values shown here include all bonuses from the character's skills and items. Hover over each stat to get a description of what it does. Perks and personality. The character's personality traits determine which of your words or actions will cause the character to gain or lose approval for you. Perks give bonuses when assigned to certain tasks in the camp or when commanding the Legion in battle. So, I don't know if it'll be the case, but back in Expeditions Viking, we got some generics. And if we get generics again, I will definitely be drawing from people on my Patreon support. Okay. Let's see. Armor, health, movement, focus maxima. Focus is specific to light infantry classes. Certain skills will increase the user's focus every time they are used, based on their focus per attack value. Other skills require focus to trigger. Okay. 6 movement, 15 health, and 0 armor right now, it looks like. And of course, Logos is our skill. Alright, so Aquilinius is hedonistic, likes partying, reveling, and having a good time. Will typically disagree with stoic characters. Skeptical, likes it when you question or disregard the gods. Will typically disagree with superstitious characters. And honest, values openness and truthfulness, will typically disagree with cunning characters. He also has perks of Constitution. Strong Constitution downgrades the deterioration risk of any untreated injury by 1 severity level. And agreeable, an agreeable person reacts twice as strongly to all actions they approve of. Ah, okay. That's good. Cineros is conciliatory. Likes actions that display open-mindedness to other peoples and cultures. Will typically disagree with warmongering characters. I am guessing that Tabat is warmonger. Humble. Approves when you show awareness of your shortcomings. Will typically disagree with arrogant characters. And a sexist. Dislikes when you treat the opposite gender as equals. Oh, Cineros. Self-treatment. Healers with this perk can heal themselves without a penalty to treatment speed. And a doctor can treat laceration, puncture, trauma, and fracture injuries. Excellent. And let's see, Tabat is honest, values openness and truthfulness. That's good. Arrogant, likes it when you assert your superiority over others. Will typically disagree with humble characters. And warmongering, values aggressive words and actions, and prefers never to shy away from a fight. Will typically disagree with conciliatory characters. He's also a recruiter. A talented recruiter will dramatically increase the chances of new recruits matching the level of skill of the legatus, and Constitution as well. Let's see, we've got 20 medicine right now, 100 rations, 10 slaves, and 3,000 denarii. Okay. Skills. The skills screen is where you purchase class skills and assign those skills to your hotbar. Here you can see how many unspent skill points you have. Passive skills have a round icon, while active skills have a square icon. Active skills must be assigned to the skill bar to be used during combat. Okay, so he has Shiv. Born Ready grants 30% of max focus at the beginning of combat. Dodge applies dodging to self. Bloodthirsty. Killing an enemy grants 1 stack of Bloodthirsty. Tactical Advance. Pancration increases unarmed damage by 100%. Well, these are locked. He has Shiv. Lone Wolf becomes Prowling if the nearest ally is at least 6 hexes away. Critical chance is doubled, and the character has 20% dodge chance. Okay. Cheap Shot. Okay. Soneros has 1 level of Logistics. That's +2 movement. And the next upgrade will be +1 movement and +1 hex. Warhorn, Bolstering Presence. Deathblow, a Fortune Favored. He has 1 level of Brace. Let's see, Hardened and Frightened, Nimble, and Knockdown. Okay. And I have the Cheap Shot. Then plus 40% damage against enemy leaders. Oh, I like that. Sneak Attack generates 1 focus. Sneak Attack deals plus 50% damage on your first 2 turns. And then plus 100% damage on your first 2 turns. Okay. %of max focus at the beginning of combat seems pretty good, too. That might be worth getting. Alright. We don't have a whole lot going on with our party at the moment. And triage. This is a triage menu where you can treat injured Praetorians to prevent their untimely demise. You do not have any injured Praetorians at the moment. Okay. Alright. Handy. Okay, so you don't have to hold down Alt to see what you can interact with, which is what I was trying to do before, which may have hidden things. But no, I'm not really seeing anything that I can interact with. Interesting shoreline. Nice little tower with a ballista on it. Alright. Let's go talk to Agrippa here. Excuse me, sir.
We're in the middle of something, Domina. What do you want?
I believe you're in possession of someone's private property. I'm here to retrieve it.
This? Ah, well, this is priceless. A journal written by Cotter's stupid nephew, who thinks of himself as the greatest commander history has ever seen.
And you have clearly indicated that you have it, so... he also happens to be my friend, so I suggest you hand it over right now.
Why don't you send him back here to beg for it again?
He sent me instead, and he will reward you if you return his journal. Caesar may not seem like much now, but he is a tribunus, and he has friends in high places. Today's blue-eyed rookie is tomorrow's imperator. What's more, he strikes me as a man who forgives easily and remembers those who served him well. I can make it worth your while. No, I am not going to make it worth his while.
Alright. I guess you rich kids stick together. Take it, and let's not speak of this again.
Okay, I am disappointed that I cannot stab you in the face, but maybe later. I don't really even care about him stealing the journal, being rude about it. But, being rude to a lame servant? That seems worthy of some butt-kicking.
Solway, I see you have successfully retrieved my journal. May I ask how you managed it?
He was just being unreasonable. I kept my head cool and made him see reason. I punched Agrippa as hard as I could, and in return he gave it up. Oh, it seems fun. He was just being unreasonable. I kept my head cool and made him see reason.
What can I say? I'm not surprised. One last question before we're done. Did you read my journal?
I'm curious about the journal's contents, but I respect your wishes.
That is the most virtuous thing to do, and I expected nothing less of you. Thank you. my friend.
No problem. All Praetorians gained a 10 XP. Very nice. I mean, that's true. I was definitely curious, but I respect his privacy. I am a super curious person. But I also try to respect people's privacy. Any goodies in here? So we can leave there. No. Okay. Can we leave by any of the gates? Oh, what is in here? Yeah, it looks like we can leave by any of the gates. I should check this one out too. I like going in buildings. Oh, I can't. Boo. Boo. I want to go in. Fine, be that way. Let's get out of camp and see what we got. Leave area, return to the map. Yes, let's return to the map. The map that we've never been to. Okay. World map. This is the world map, where you'll be traveling between known locations. Click the play button or space button to unpause time. Characters and legions only move when time is passing, but you do not have to move or pass. You do not have to move to pass time. Event timeline. As time passes, impending events will appear on the right side of the timeline and move towards the left side, which represents the present. Some events may come as a surprise, and these will not be shown on the timeline. Oh, goody. My favorite. During your travels, you and your Praetorians consume 1 ration each every 8 hours. Keep your pantry well stocked. A starving Praetorian fights poorly and may eventually mutiny. You can buy more rations from merchants. Okay. So, Lucullus's war camp. So that is where we are right now. Legio Prima Italica is currently garrisoned here under the command of Consul Lucius Licinius Lucullus. And then Capelloni, campsite. Visit the Legion camp to trade, recruit new Praetorians or Centurions, craft items, develop new battle stratagems, or talk to your companions. Don't know exactly what these icons are. I can't zoom in any closer right now. There is a milestone. It's another one of those icons. Travel to the warehouse and meet Julius Calidus. There is the Mytilene garrison. So there's another milestone there. Erect a milestone to gain experience. There's a what looks like a crate that we can open. Can I turn this map? No. Player. Okay, so this is the player party. Current position of yourself and your Praetorians. What is this? Is that indicating? I think these are indicating our, like, the different groups or something like that. Alright, water. This represents the water supplies of your party, and make sure your party has enough water while traveling to avoid dehydration. Visit your Legion camp or a well to replenish, and nourishment. This reflects how well fed your Praetorians are. Make sure you bring enough rations while traveling to avoid starvation. Buy rations from merchants if you're running low. Okay? Markets refreshed. January 8th. Manpower recovered. Injured legionary returned to the active manpower pool. Okay. Alright, so this bar right here is representing a single day. Alright, let's go to this place then. Colony. Visit the Legion camp to trade, recruit new Praetorians or Centurions, craft items, develop new battle stratagems, or talk to your companions. Let's go ahead and enter, see what this is all about. Okay. Resource replenished. Water. Alright, this place is basically reusing the map, it looks like. There's some slight differences like that. Can't go in there. Yeah, it's basically using the same map, but there's a lot of other things around. Kinkius Carius, okay. Cineros and Tabat are there. Kaiso is there. Okay. Yeah, we don't have as many containers to investigate. In fact, we don't have any containers to investigate, which is a shame. Let's go up here and see what we've got. And then we'll look around and talk to people. I would definitely like to get extra rations just to be on the safe side.
I would march into battle naked if it meant they could afford to feed us better.
Interesting. Okay. You do that, sir. Alright. Nothing I can interact with there.
You seen Aegler again tonight?
I've seen her for the last time.
What happened?
She gave me some kind of disease. I'm not the first one either, apparently.
Ouch. I'll stay clear as well then.
Way to go, guys. Way to go. Way to go. Hope that one guy's not married.
So, little woman, I am Spurius Kinkius Carius, merchant extraordinaire and purveyor of wondrous items. What winds of ill fortune have brought you to this smelly legion camp?
They call me Elmandretta, and the last man who had the nerve to call me Little said, wale to his tongue, "Nah, I'm an occulta speculatrix."
Good one, but of course that's not possible.
Yeah, it is.
Enough pointless chatter. Poverty grows from idleness. Now, if you're not going to buy anything, please do kindly remove yourself from my stall.
Why are you selling your wares here?
You are obviously not familiar with the matters of commerce. Allow me to enlighten you. There are 3 things every merchant needs. Location, location, location.
Right. What kinds of goods are you selling?
Whatever people are willing to pay for, and whatever I can provide. The best of food, medicine so potent even the dead may rise, and of course, the most delicious sowie money can buy. There's the matter of storage space, of course. More space means more wondrous items to stock, and possibly lower prices for my most loyal customers.
Okay, well, let me see what you have to offer today. Resource trading. Some merchants will allow you to exchange trade resources for other trade resources. Select the resource you want to sell on the left side and the resource you want to buy on the right. Value and price. Okay, this merchant has fair prices. Each resource has a different inherent value. Slaves are the most valuable, followed by medicine, then rations, and finally denarii. A merchant's prices are also modified by their opinion of you, as shown at the top. Abundance and scarcity. Keep an eye on which resources abundant at a certain market and which is scarce. Resources lose value while they're abundant and become more valuable when scarce. The abundance and scarcity at a given market changes weekly. Okay. So, my resources, 3,000 denarii, 10 slaves, 100 rations, 20 medicine. Merchant's resources, 2,000 denarii, 15 slaves, 20 medicine, and 60 rations. Okay. Alright, so if I wanted to get all 60, that's 900. So it's almost a third of what I have. Okay, with 100 rations, I'm probably okay. So that resource is scarce, this resource is abundant. What if we go with this? 24 to 1. 480. I kind of like the idea of getting rations. I don't know if there's okay, yeah, we can use them to build buildings. Okay. I kind of feel like just getting all of the medicine that he has. I like having lots of medicine. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So it's lower price than normal, so that's pretty good. And I can always use it to trade at other places if they are abundant. Alright, let's see. Party management quests. No, we don't need to worry about that right now. Go ahead and talk to our companions real fast, see if they have anything interesting to say.
Domina.
Okay. No, you don't.
Domina.
Sorry, didn't mean to. I was trying to click on you.
Salve.
See you on the field of battle. You don't have anything to say. Okay, Kaiso.
Something on your mind, kid?
Yeah, you seem very much like you're at home here.
I've been a soldier since I was 16. The sound of clashing swords soothes my soul. Don't get me wrong, I love Rome. But to me, it represents a short break from war. Or perhaps the build-up leading to the next campaign.
Why do they call you Aquilinus?
That's because I have a reputation for tracking my foe relentlessly and striking without mercy. Just like an eagle.
Yeah, it's a good name and you deserve it.
Thank you. Few people actually earn their name. I hope you will earn yours.
Let's see. I think I miss Rome already. Mother must be word sick.
At least you still have a mother. Be thankful for that. The only thing that's waiting for me in Rome is a jug of wine.
Well, what happened to your mother, if you don't mind me asking?
She died trying to do the right thing. And indeed I do mind, so let's drop this subject before moods get soured too much.
Okay. The duty of a legionarius. How long does it usually last?
Your duty will probably end at the conclusion of this campaign. People like me, though. Our duty ends when we die on the battlefield.
I mean...
I'll continue being the warrior hero, as long as damsels of this world continue finding themselves in distress.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that you can retire at some point. And when you have saved the final damsel, will you settle down with her?
Depends on the damsel, doesn't it?
I suppose.
But I doubt it. Kaiso Quinctius Aquilinus shall never be domesticated.
Have you ever visited this part of the world before?
Once before. There was another rebellion we had to quell. These lands are beautiful. The Agae Mare, I wouldn't trust her. She's a treacherous mistress. Don't be fooled by her deep blue eyes.
Alright, let's talk later. Alright, anyone else that we can interact with? I'm guessing that because we don't have like a legion of our own or anything like that, that we can't recruit anyone right now. Alright. So we'll go ahead and leave here, and when we come back next time, we'll head over and get our trial by fire started. I go into the warehouse to meet Julius Calidus. See you next time, everyone.